Which, are we doing a video or are we doing a podcast? We've talked about both. What are we doing first?
Okay, so we said we were going to use this to make a YouTube video, right? We were going to upload this to make our first YouTube video. You were going to record it.
Okay, so this is not the podcast.
No, I thought we agreed up just, I'm not sure if dementia is kicking in a young age, but we just talked that we were going to do a YouTube video explaining starting our first video. This is what we're going to do first. Did we just say that? Or is it me? Because I'm starting to think now that I don't have the hearing problem. You have the paying attention problem. That's what I think. I think because I'm Simple Keith, 50% to 60% of what I say is irrelevant. I'm like that special ed kid on the back of the bus. People will sit next to him. They'll talk to him or talk at him, but they don't pay attention to anything he says.
The way I remember it is we talked about both. And what we didn't decide is which one we were doing first. And that's what I was asking you.
Sometimes I wonder, you see that right there? That means I tolerate a lot. Okay. So what would my wife want to do at this moment?
I'll do either one.
Okay.
What are you feeling?
All right, let's do it. Do we have a podcast plan?
No.
Okay, we don't. So we don't have a podcast plan. But okay, so the first podcast that we made was basically introducing us, the perspectives, why we're doing it, this and that.
Yeah.
But we don't have anything for YouTube. So I feel that let's do YouTube right now.
Let's do it.
Yep. And we know the guidelines. You know what? I'm going to have to lead you through this because I think personally I'm putting more effort into this than you. That's what I think. As soon as I get access to that little website and I can start putting HTML and, hey, honey, look what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'll get a little credit. All right. So
I've created the website. I created the podcast. I video edited all the videos we've done so far. What have you done? You wrote one blog post. Oh, good job, honey. You get the gold star and monkey stickers.
Yeah, you know what? We can start this podcast right now because this is setting the tone for the complex couple.
All right, I'm done with this.
I'm ready, honey. I am fired up. Let's go ahead and kick it.
All right. You're going to lead us for the YouTube video.
Okay. I got to put my young face on because I'm trying to make my wife look like a cougar. How old is that dude, man? He looks like he's 15.
Take the hat off.
Okay, I'm ready, love. Am I recording or you're going to record?
I've already hit record.
Oh, shit. Okay, now. Hi, folks. Complex Couple here. Today's podcast, not exactly sure where it's going to go. So wait. Ooh, shit. Shit, we're going to have to, I need 2 cards.
We're doing a podcast right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I blew it. All right. Okay, I'm ready. Take 2.
Okay, take a deep breath. So if I have to cut and edit, I've got a little pause. Okay.
Ready. I am so ready for this. This is our first YouTube video too, so I got to announce it. Okay, I am good to go.
Me too.
Okay. Are we recording now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to stop. All right. I'm going to pause. 3, 2, 1. Hey, folks. Complex Couple here. I'm Keith Silver, my wife, Jennifer Hooper. This is our first YouTube video for the Complex Couple. Actually, it's not. That would be a lie. There was 3 other videos made.
6 first videos.
Yeah. And we've had one situation after another. So today we have finally come to this point of deciding to actually make our YouTube video to kind of bring everything up to speed because everything is outdated. There's a bunch of shit going on. We know what's going on in the world. So we're here to share a brief summary of what's going on for our first video, to have some laughs, to be respectful of each other, but show no mercy.
Oh, game on.
Yeah. So as you can see, my name's Keith Silva. I'm the husband of the Complex Couple. And my beautiful wife to my military left is Jennifer Hooper. Now, yes, I look like I'm 15 years old and I act like I'm 10, but in all
But I love
honesty.
you anyway.
I know. I know. So anyways, where we want to go with this today, Jen? We want to start off on how we met real quick. And
Sure.
okay, let's go ahead and take it, my love.
Oh, okay. So we met on an online dating site.
Which one, honey? Which one?
Plenty of Fish.
That's right. You know why it was Plenty of Fish?
I know why.
Well,
It was
I know
free.
why too.
And
That's
I just
right.
couldn't bring myself to invest money in online dating.
No.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
No, I've tried the pay for it. You get the same thing. Whether or not you pay for it, you go for the free
exactly.
one, right? So why
Exactly.
would you? You're already going to pay for dinner as a guy. Why should I pay for the site I'm picking the chick up on? You know what I mean? So,
And we
I
never
mean,
should have met, right? Through online dating, because I
no.
have a picture of my face and Keith wasn't fully transparent about where he was from. That's the short story.
I could say something. I think I was more transparent than you.
I had a picture of my feet,
Yeah.
the ocean in the background, my cup of coffee on the table.
You're lucky I'm from an ocean state. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a shit about that picture. I would have said, okay, nice view.
Yeah, but you reached out anyway.
I did. I'm still trying to think. Were your toenails painted red? They were
Yeah,
painted red.
were
Oh
painted.
man!
And
And I'm a toe suckling kind of guy, so I got drawn into that.
Really, I haven't
No,
gotten my toes suckled lately.
Not yet. Not yet. It's coming though, honey. It's coming. I'm a slow burn when it comes to toe suckling.
Oh, yeah. So that's a short version of how we met, our first introduction, which was 17 months ago. And holy moly, a whole bunch has happened since then. I don't even know how to describe it all, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind 16 months, has it, honey?
Yes.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah.
Oh, is it 16,
Yeah.
not 17?
It's close to 17, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah.
Anyways.
So, yeah. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah, so we did like the dating thing where he would pick me up and we would go out. We'd go out to dinner, we went out dancing, we went out drinking. After a week and a half, he confessed his love for me forever and ever and ever. And even if we were together or apart, he would always be there for me. And I thought, this guy is flipping nuts. Or he's very romantic. And I didn't know. But I was curious enough to hang in there a little bit longer for date number next, whatever it was.
Yeah. Your mom had a whole different idea about that whole situation.
Oh, yeah.
But we can't really use
We don't
that
have enough
word.
time. Yeah.
No. Yeah, so we dated. I would get those, I hate to call them this, but it is what it is sometimes. Those booty calls. I know a lot of you guys get them, but it'd be like 10 o'clock at night. And where I was at, it was on a river in the middle of nowhere. There'd be like snowstorms. Now we're up here in, the northeast part of the country, and it's cold in the wintertime. And I would lay in my bed. I'd have the truck, everything shoveled already. I'd shovel 3 or 4 times a day because I knew the booty call was coming. And it typically came after her second glass. I knew.
You were ready for it if it came.
Yeah, I prayed. Had the truck running all night long, but the phone would ring. I'd already be in bed reading a book.
Oh, I didn't call. The phone never rang.
No.
I would text.
Same thing to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, all right.
Still it's a booty text, I guess, right? So off I would go, and we, we'd meet up sometimes. We'd just hang out, but
we became very close very fast.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah.
We went hiking. We went, like I said, dancing. We started taking dance lessons. We learned how to swing dance. And next
she'd pick me up after school.
Because you're 10. And then what happened next?
Well, then I ended up, where I was staying at was a temporary thing. So it was time for me to figure out my next move. And I was planning on going out west, I think. Who knows what would happen. But I moved in with a friend who had a large enough house. So I rented a room, wasn't sleeping there. I don't know if I ever slept there. Maybe, I don't know if I ever slept there, did I? No.
I don't think so.
No. So
following up on those booty calls.
Yeah, so it was 5 minutes from Jennifer's house, so that brought me closer to her as opposed to being 15 miles away. And then within a couple of months, some things happened, and I was able to move in. And it was, like it was intense. We loved each other. You know, we had lots of fun, but we weren't used to like living in the same household. And it was a struggle, especially for me because I'm retired. Kind of,
Things went downhill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah, it did.
We didn't understand each other. We didn't know each other very deeply, even though we loved each other.
Yeah.
Keith loves to serve. He's very accommodating. I'm very independent, can do things myself. And we kind of clashed on that. And he was confused and I felt suffocated.
Yeah. And in a way I was suffocating myself because it's just, for me, it was like, I didn't know what the fuck to do. And I think I was panicking a little bit too, because the more I tried to serve or the more I tried to be present, the more she pulled away. Yeah. And I was picking up on it, and it was creating this atmosphere of like, it wasn't comfortable for either one of us. So we made the decision based on other things to I was going to move out. I just didn't know what I was going to do because I've been running around.
I want to hit the pause button. We didn't really make a decision. You decided you were moving to Florida. There he goes, hiding under the desk. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's true.
Florida?
Yeah.
Are we breaking up? I didn't know what was happening.
No. And in all honesty, I didn't even know what to do because I'd never been in this situation before where I was actually so in love with someone. I didn't want to leave that person. Everyone that I've been with, I have come to the decision of saying, okay, I'm leaving and it's over. That's it. No long distance dating. We can be friends. I'll talk to you all the time, but I never dealt with a situation like that. And this was hard. And the very first day we talked about it, and she asked me, are we breaking up? And I said, I didn't know what to say really for this. I was like, no. And then,
which I think 50% could have said yes.
Maybe, but she walked right into the house and she was crying. I was kind of crying, and she walked into the house and she got right on the computer and bought a plane ticket at that moment to go to Florida.
Just a couple weeks later.
Yeah. And I knew right when she did that, I just knew, yeah, this is someone I'm not going to be able to walk away from. So
because she's going to keep showing up. Is that why?
Oh my God, I can't get rid of this woman.
I can't get rid of her. What am I going to do? So that was August.
Yeah.
Let's see, now this month is March. So you left at the end of August, landed in Florida in September. I came down, and that was the beginning of our back and forth relationship for the next few months. And it was great, actually, because it gave us some distance. It gave us perspective. We each got to kind of reclaim who we were and analyze, like, where are we willing to change? Where are we willing to meet in the middle? Plus, the weather was so much better in Florida than Maine. Yeah, so I loved coming down.
Yeah, and I got used to the idea that it could work like this because she was willing to commit. A lot of people wouldn't do that. We spent a lot of money flying back and forth and spending time. And it's not like we're rich, but we continued to work at it. We were transparent, very open with our feelings. And when she came down, we made the best of it until I asked her one in a certain question.
In January.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's not the first time I asked her. I've been asking you to marry me for a while, haven't I, honey?
You had, yeah.
I knew I'd keep her when I saw it. You know what I mean? And for a guy like me to keep someone like this, I'm brilliant.
And I kept saying, yes, I'll marry you. Yes, I'll marry you. But then, nothing happened. We didn't plan anything. We didn't set a date. We didn't tell anybody that this is what we wanted to do. And then on that fateful morning, January 6th, you were like, fuck it. Let's just go do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'll go. And when it was a fun day.
Yeah. And we can put up we do have pictures on our complex couple site, right? Yeah. So if you guys are interested in seeing what it looks like, this wedding took place like we woke up, we were having coffee at 8 o'clock. I looked at her. I said, Jennifer, would you marry me today if it was possible? And she said, I told you yes many times. Why you got to ask the same question over and over and over again, which I do all the time, right? So I said, okay, let's do it today if it's possible. And I ended up checking the laws online with Florida, and it turned out that if you're a resident of Florida, you have to wait 3 days. But if you have an out-of-state driver's license, which Jennifer and I both do, we were able to get married that day. So she went out. I think you bought what? A shirt, scarf?
I bought a white sweater and a white scarf and white earrings.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I just threw on some clean jeans and a nice shirt and shoes, and off we went to the courthouse.
Yeah, I think that morning you didn't actually say, do you want to marry me today? It was like, how about this week? Let's figure it out. Because I was going to be there, I think, until Saturday. And that's when we learned, oh my God, we can actually do this today. There's no waiting period. There's no reason why we couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of fun.
It was a blast.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, I can't tell you, I mean, all you guys know, and I got to speak for the guys because I'm not a woman, but all you guys know, when you finally get to that place with your love or your lover or whoever it is, it's just it's Europia. It's like
Utopia?
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay,
Sorry.
just checking.
I went to a bad high school, so Utopia. Anyways, I should use another word. You could edit that out anyway. So you can see that this is the reason we call this a combat. Look at her background. Look where she's sitting, and look where I'm at. I'm in the ghetto. I'm down here in the basement.
We're in the same house.
We're in the same house.
I'm on the first
what I get.
office where I work with clients.
Yeah.
Doing this on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Keith is going to make it sound like he has been banished to the basement, which couldn't be further from the truth. This is a big house. We have a guest room. We have a living room. We have a dining room. We have a bedroom. We have space, but he likes it down there. He has set up his computer and his table and his clown porn, and he loves it down there.
Listen, the reason I'm not in the other room, I'm a superstitious guy. So after being too accommodating in the first phase of living here months ago, I learned my lesson. I stay down here in the basement. I shut all the lights off so I don't draw too much electricity. I've got my big dog over here sleeping, right? And I say to myself, I don't go up and check on Jennifer 15 times a day. You need a cup of coffee. You need this. You want a pen? Yeah,
But she used to.
I used to. Yeah. I was too nice. So now I've turned into that regular guy. It's like, hey, somebody bring me some coffee down here. Hurry up. Hey, hurry up.
Well, that's not true either.
No, not really. I like to be tougher than I really am. But
you like to sound tougher than you really are.
As Jennifer mom says, Keith, let's be honest. You're pussy whipped. I'm not going to lie. I'm whipped about a lot of things with Jennifer. Yeah. Look who it is. Look who it is.
Is he going to make an appearance? Oh, he is.
Yeah. Yeah. So where are we, honey? We don't want to make this too long, right?
Yeah, maybe that's enough for now.
So let's just finish the story, though. We can't just we got married. We're not out of Florida. I mean, come on.
Oh, right. Okay.
All right.
Pick it up,
Take it, baby. Okay, I'll pick it up. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so we go to the courthouse. We have this 30-minute wedding, and it was cool. The guy that married us was cool. We had all the paperwork. Everything was ready to go. There was no drama. They had this little room that was supposed to look like a chapel, but it looked like, I don't know, the inside of a bad bathroom, right? So in Mexico.
With a fake background.
Oh, yeah.
On the wall. So you get pictures.
Yeah. It's cheesy as beep. But anyways, we were happy. And the guy that was marrying us, Escobar, I think he's a Puerto Rican, and I love Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
But it was so.
I thought it was Eduardo.
You know what? It was Eduardo.
Okay.
But it was painless. We were married in less than 30 minutes, went outside, and that was it. It was done.
I went to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I walked to the library, worked a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm. And I went to the store and bought a bunch of coconut butter, but see that look? That looks like that's a one-liner. She's not going to acknowledge it, though. She's not going to. I threw it out there.
Yeah.
I threw it out there. You guys, coconut butter. Coconut. Forget the KY. Coconut butter.
It's not coconut butter. It's coconut oil.
It's the same thing,
It's
darling.
not.
Okay. Anyways, complex
natural.
couple. It is all natural. I don't get those red blemishes anymore.
Oh dear Lord, am I cutting that out?
No, you're not. You got to talk to the producer
I
first.
am the producer.
So, anyways, so we all that's out of the way. We have a good time.
Then we went out to dinner. We went out to a brewery. We went out dancing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of fun. It was a great day.
Beautiful. And we were on the beach. I mean, it was stunning. And then Jennifer went home. So after that, this is going to be really quick. We were figuring out what's the next step. And it turned out that I decided I'm going to return to Maine because there was things going on here. And we'll get into that whole subject another time. So Jennifer flew back down. I packed up everything. We went to Asheville, North Carolina for her Wilderness Fusion. And then we drove back to Maine, and temporarily because we were planning on actually buying an RV or a van or something and going out on the road. And unfortunately, and I'm not bitching about this because we're all going through it, that all changed when the COVID-19 virus went full pandemic worldwide. And I knew immediately when they said that there was a possibility. We're not going to be able to do anything. So like everyone else, we've been hunkered down here and, kind of just keeping ourselves busy and being, involved in our podcast and our stuff.
Yeah, I think this is an opportunity for us to be creative. We launched a podcast. We've launched this YouTube channel. We have a website, thecomplexcouple.com. Because we need to stay as upbeat as we can. And this was something that was our plan anyway, but we were going to do it from the road and interview a lot of people and just see different parts of the country and share stories of our adventure. We're still doing all those things. We're still doing the podcast and the YouTube channel and the website. We're just doing it differently right now.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows how long it'll be this way, and we might as well be spreading some cheer.
Yeah.
That's one of our goals.
That was, I mean, we have these podcasts, we have the Complex Couple website, and I guess one of the things that, we wanted to do even prior to the COVID-19 virus was to kind of share in a fun kind of way our adventures, and even our struggles, because we look back on shit that we struggled with now. We can kind of laugh about it and be light about it, but it's still a lesson, and I'm sure there's got to be people out there that will find this at least entertaining from that point of view. And also by staying home and doing these things, we're also being good civil servants so that we're not exposing ourselves or vice versa, endangering people. So this is probably the best we can do for right now. But our intention is at some point, if this blows over and things become one, that we can travel more and do this on the road.
Yep.
That's our main goal. Yeah. We want to do a lot of writing and podcasts and videos. So I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby. Speaking of writing, Keith just wrote a great blog post this week called The Morning Poke. So you might want to go check that out. It's quite good. It's quite funny.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about poking your finger in the dough either, boys. You know what I'm saying?
Get the coconut oil.
Woo. Yeah.
All right, baby. I think that's it for today.
I think so too. Stay tuned for my on-live performance that's going to be coming out at some point. So I'm going to go on stage. Right, honey?
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Yeah. She's not going to be at the show.
I'll be cringing in the back row. Please don't point me out either.
No. Yeah. Jennifer, are you here, honey? Can you raise your hand back there? I don't think so. So anyways, thanks for watching, hon. Yeah. That's all I got.
Who are you talking to? Thanks for...
I'm sorry. You're watching me. Everyone, thank you for watching this channel.
Okay.
Honey, I can't wait to make the next one with you.
Me too. I love you.
Right. Love you too. Bye, baby.
Bye.